Remember, you guys, this is an informal conversation that we have with our guests so that they can ask questions and I can speak to their concerns so that they can make an educated decision about becoming an agent. Cool. James is a guest of the fabulous Karen. Welcome, 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 James. Karen says, hello, this is Karen. Okay, so we're going to get started in about 30 seconds. Okay. Um, Excuse me, you guys. I was in Canada for on Christmas Day, but then I was in Michigan, and then I was in Chicago, and then I was in Phoenix, and now I'm home. So it's been a long 5 days, but it's been a very fun and eventful 5 days. So I'm super excited about everything. I was at the bank. I'm gonna tell you guys a quick little story because I have stories. So I was at the bank today, and the lady, I needed to pay my mortgage, and so the lady, I asked her to tell me how much money I had in this one particular account, and I said, because I don't know. I was gone for Christmas. I don't know how much money I spent. I was just spending money. I don't know. So she looked at my account and she was like, oh, it looks pretty good. I'm like, that's not good. Like, I spent too much money. Give me all of it. So she looked and she said, I'm sorry. I don't want to be, prior, be nosy. What do you do? And I said, I'm a travel agent. I said, I just was in Canada. I told her where I had went, the last couple of days. And she was like, oh my goodness, that sounds amazing. How can I do that? I want to get out of here. So, she has access to my account. So I guess she can see how much money I actually make. So she sees the deposits going in every single month. So she's like, would it be okay if I called you today? Could you train me? I'd love to get started. I want to do travel too. So I said, absolutely. So it's super cool when your banker becomes your business partner too. So I love that. And I can't wait to talk to her today. She gets off at 7. So as soon as she's off, we have an appointment so that we can talk and she can get started. So I thought that was super cool to be able to share that story with you guys. And I said all that to say our business is so fabulous, and our lifestyles are so nice, and people kind of just love to see, what we do and how we do it. But a lot of times, I can't go walking around showing people my bank statement. That would be kind of rude, right? But she was privy. I don't really like that word, but she had privileged information. And so, they always say people lie, numbers don't, or documentation beats conversation. So I didn't have to try to sell her anything. It was right there in front of her face, and she can see that it was consistent. It came every month. Oh my goodness, it's more than I make, and I'm doing all this stuff, and she's at home and she's traveling, and whoo, I need to do that too. So that kind of sealed the deal in itself because of the way I work my business. So, work your businesses out loud, whether it's, on Facebook or on Instagram. Show people that you're traveling. They want to travel too. Let them understand that we do something that is fabulous. We get to experience life. I put a post out yesterday and it says, live harder, work smarter. Super cool to be able to really live and experience all the things in life, that you want to see and that you want to experience, because, tomorrow is definitely not promised. So I wanted to share that with you guys, just to let you know that when you are living in your dream, living in your destiny, and exploring, what you want to do, and you're letting people see, letting them in, they'll gravitate. The right people will gravitate to you. Whether it's for you to book a trip for them or whatever. Okay. So with that being said, you guys, let me just introduce myself. My name is Toni Ward, and I am the travel agent training specialist for Evolution Travel. And I absolutely love what I do here for the company and for you guys. I always say the best part of Evolution is definitely the agents that make up the company, because you guys do make it a special place. You can go anywhere and book travel. You can go anywhere and become an agent, but you can't go anywhere and get the type of love and support that you get with Evolution. So, clap it up for yourselves in the chat box, because that in itself is why we have so many satisfied and fabulous agents here with our company, because of what you guys do and because of what we share as, you know, a company, and that's our culture, and the ability and the willingness to help one another get to whatever levels we want to get to. So, you know, our company started in 1952, right? 1952 started. Super cool, because for the last 66 years, our company has been solidifying its foundation in the travel industry. And as it's done that, it's grown. You know, we've gotten more awards, we've gotten more accolades, we've gotten more shine, I guess, if you want to say, out there in the industry. And we have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. An A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau is not a rating you can buy. Okay, that is a true rating, and what that says is we have a company that works ethically, right? So we take care of our agents and we take care of our clients as well. Otherwise, you would not be able to hold such a high grade if you did not. About 3 years ago, the founder of Evolution Travel got together with the CEO of Archer Travel, and they decided in that meeting to formulate a merger. And Evolution Travel, as we know it today, was born that day. Okay. Now, cool part about it, you guys, is that gives us the complete gamut of every single thing out there in the travel industry that is there to offer. We can do anything. We are home-based travel agents, and we are able to book everything and anything that has to do with travel. Okay, car rentals, all-inclusive resorts, hotels, even cruises, airfare, you name it, you can book it. You can put it together. We have all kinds of specialties where you can, you know, specialize in different areas of travel, like destination wedding specialists, or people who want to just focus on family trips or girls trips or family reunions, high school reunions, wedding parties, divorce parties. It's up to you what you want to do, but Evolution Travel definitely supports that niche, or however you want to pronounce it, when you do so. So super cool. You can kind of like really form your own type of business and how you want to work it. We have so many agents that do what they want to do with their business, because with our company, there are no quotas, which is really nice. So if you want to use this company for the perks for yourself, that's completely okay. If you want to book hundreds of thousands of dollars of travel, like Miss Patrice Abels Vance, that's okay too. So it's really up to you where you want to fall in that line. Okay, you guys, you can book one trip a year, you can book 100 trips a year, you can wait 2 years and book a trip. It's up to you. Super cool. The tax deductions that you get are also a reason why people join our company, right? Because having a home-based business is fabulous. And that's something that, you know, even on the Steve Harvey show, they featured and said every single American should have a home-based business. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. But there's so many reasons why people have their businesses. And for whatever reason you choose, it's okay. Evolution Travel allows you to be flexible, and they give you the freedom to do what you want to do with your business. Really nice. Now, the good part about it, you guys, when we book travel, we earn commission. I talked to the lady today, actually, when I was at Sam's Club, another new agent, beep, beep. But I was at Sam's Club and I was in the jewelry department, and I was talking to the lady in the jewelry department, and she said, okay, so you're a travel agent. Well, why? Mind you, now I'm in my gym clothes because I worked out today. So she said, so why do people use travel agents? I don't understand. Why would I use an agent besides, you know, instead of going like to the internet or whatever? I said, well, number one, why do you go to restaurants instead of cooking at home? You have a kitchen, right? And she was like, well, yeah. I said, it's the convenience of it. I said, not only is it the convenience, but you get to have somebody with, you know, expert knowledge, right? Destination knowledge to help you. I said, let's say you wanted to go on a trip to Jamaica. She was like, oh my God, I just went on a trip to Jamaica. You're right. I just went on a trip to Jamaica. She was like, I was looking and I was researching and trying to find out. And then I went on my trip. Then I was here. Then the man was like, oh, you went to Montego Bay, but I'm from Jamaica. You should have went to Negril. And she was like, oh, wow, I should have asked somebody. And I said, exactly. I said, there's certain things in Negril that your client might want, but then there's certain things in Montego Bay that other clients might want. So you knowing what your client wants as a destination specialist, you can give them that. I said, even working with the travel agent, I could have split your trip up half the time in Negril, half the time in Montego Bay, and you would have been able to see the difference between the two and experience both parts of the culture, right? And she was like, oh wow, I didn't think of that. So we start talking and talking and talking about it. And she talked about her. So, well, my sister's going on the cruise next week, and she did this, and it's a big group. And my other friend, she's going. She told me all these different things, and I said, well, see, did they use travel agents? She said, well, they just kind of called, and we kind of looked around. I said, well, guess what, you guys? You actually are travel agents. You're just not getting paid for it. I said, we don't pay any extra. You don't have to do anything extra to use a travel agent. You're just there. You've done all the work. So you're actually an agent. She was like, oh my goodness, this is something I could do on the side after work or whatever. And I was like, absolutely. I'm like, this is all I do. So she was like, oh God. So guess what? Travel agent number 2 for the day. But the thing is, everybody travels, and people have to understand that if you just open your mouth and talk to people about what you do, they're going to want to book trips with you. They're going to do all that stuff. So as an agent with Evolution Travel, we teach you how to market your business, because I always say, it's not when you get into your business when it becomes successful. It's actually when your business becomes a part of you. And that's really important. And that's what people need to understand is sometimes businesses, especially when they're home-based businesses or your own businesses, might not be as successful because people don't know that you're available. They don't know that you exist. That's the only reason. I could have pushed my car through Sam's Club just as quiet as I could be, and I wouldn't have a new client, right? So we teach you that with Evolution Travel. Now, the way you get started, you guys, is very, very simple, okay? When you get started, well, the person who invited you here this evening, right, will give you a link to a website. That website is actually attached to an application, and you fill that application out, and then there is the payment process. And guess what? Lucky for every single person on here, it is on sale right now. You guys, 'tis the season, right? Because it's 90% off to get started. Our normal price to get started with our company is usually $299. But right now, Evolution Travel is offering this awesome opportunity for only 30 bucks. That's right. Hold your seats. I'm not going to start rattling off a whole bunch of other prices. That's it. That's all. That's all you need to pay today to get started is just the $30. Super cool, right? Once you pay that $30, you are in the system immediately. You have a website waiting for you immediately, and you're able to actually log into your own personal website and start doing your training. Now, the training is online, so no matter if you're on a cell phone, iPhone, iPad, computer, laptop, it doesn't matter. You're able to start doing your training right away, okay? Now, that training consists of 12 different modules. After every single module, there's a test, okay? Once you're done with those modules and tests, you are a professional travel agent ready to start booking travel for anybody, anywhere in the entire world. And you'll be able to earn that 80% commission that I told you about. Now, somebody's like, 80% commission? Well, if the trip is $1,000, I get $800? No. 80% of the commission that's paid to our company goes to us. You know how many hotels, cruise ships, and car rental places will go out of business? If that was the case, is 80% of the commission that's paid. So if your commission is $1,000, then yes, you're going to get to keep 800 of it. Super cool to be able to do that. Now, the training that you're going to do, of course, is going to give you the fundamentals and give you the foundation of everything you need to be an agent. It's going to teach you how to book your travel. It's going to teach you how to qualify your clients. It's going to teach you how to market your business. It's going to teach you how to use the systems that we have, right? Now, but there are, additional trainings that you can actually do after you're done with that to kind of broaden your horizons and give you that specialist title that you can add to your name, destination specialist, because you've done them. Super cool, because you can learn about the Caribbean, you can learn about different cruise lines, you can learn about anything and everything that's out there, luxury travel, destination weddings, all that stuff. So as you as you do that, not only do you get to hold that specialist title, but the company sometimes compensates you, right, with free trips and deeply discounted trips. Super cool, because when you do the cruise trainings, the cruise companies actually give you cruises, so that you can come out and, see their cruise ships and understand how it works and all that. So super cool to be able to participate with that. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, why? Why are they doing that? How are they making money if they're giving us free trips? Well, what you have to understand is you are part of the industry. And so you become a walking, talking billboard for them, and they want you screaming the right message. So in order to do that, they're going to, entice us with different things. Super nice. I love it because, you know, it's kind of like, it's all relative. Everything's relative. You work at McDonald's, you get free fries, free hamburgers, free shakes, right? You work as a travel agent, you get free trips, free cruises, free stays at hotels. So it all kind of goes hand in hand with each other. They understand that it's one thing to learn about their stuff online, but it's something totally different to touch it, feel it, see it, you know, taste it. You're better able to go and sell it, you know, to your clients, especially when you've had a good trip. That enthusiasm will sell before anything else. So really nice that we get those type of perks in our business. And we kind of touched on it before, but another perk of our business, of course, are the tax deductions that are associated with the trip. Oh, but while we're talking about that, let me read this to you guys. Karen says she just finished her rock mountaineer rail training. Now she's a specialist. She said she posted it on social media and got 3 new clients. Wow. She spent a day on the phone with the rail bookers getting itineraries. Nice. Okay, look at this. And she booked herself a rail tour through Venice, Tuscany, and Rome. Yes, I love it, Karen. I love it. Those are super cool. And as you're doing that stuff and you're doing the training, you're going to be studying things that are enticing to you, that are appealing to you too, right? So that makes the training so much more fun, and understanding that you get different perks and discounts when you participate in them yourself are definitely motivational to make you want to do it. So yes, congratulations, Karen. Super cool. You'll have to give me the information on that so I can learn too. I might want to go with you on that trip. Karen goes everywhere, you guys. So another perk of the business, of course, are the tax deductions. And as I said before, Steve Harvey even had a segment on his show about all Americans should have a home-based business because of the tax deductions associated with having one. There are certain things that we get to write off that the average American does not get to write off, just because we have taken that risk in our life to have our home-based business. We get to write off things like part of our, you know, housing, part of our utilities, a portion of our car. Those type of things are tax deductions, and certain things that people don't know about, like their little weird quirks that we get too. And there are over 400 different tax deductions. So I want you guys to know exactly what you get because you qualify for them. So you should definitely be, you know, using them. The things like your cable bill, 100% of your cable bill becomes tax deductible because there's a travel channel, and the IRS deems the travel channel as research and development. So you're able to write off your entire cable bill because you can't pay for that separately. Super cool. Things like employing your children. You actually get to write off comma in the wrong place. You get to write off $12,000 for every child you have, 7 to 17, because they can become your employee, right? So different things like that, like canine security, where you can write off your dog, different things like that, you need to know, because when your tax preparer is doing your taxes, you need to make sure they're giving you every single penny that you are benefited, that you are owed, that you qualify for when you're doing your taxes. So, you know, I'm not saying, you know, don't pay your taxes or try to avoid paying your taxes. I'm saying don't overpay your taxes. That's super important. You know, don't tip up the IRS. We don't need to tip Uncle Sam. You can tip your bartender, tip your driver, tip your waitress, but don't tip Uncle Sam. He is okay. You know, so super cool to be able to do that. Now, because we are working a business, right, there are certain business expenses that go along with them monthly, and that is our monthly business maintenance fee. Now, lucky for us, our company motto is people over profits, and because of that, they charge us the minimum that they can charge in order to keep this business afloat, and that's only $69.95 a month. Super cool to be running an entire business for just $69.95 a month, right? That covers that website I told you about earlier, plus the company even throws in an additional website that's actually customizable to you. Your picture, your bio, the trips that you're working on, all those different things are on that website, and that website is given to us as a part of our monthly fee, right? The maintenance of it, the upkeep, all that stuff is taken care of us, so we have no worries whatsoever. Even our commission processing is covered. Our 1099 processing is covered, you guys. Even our all of our licensing, all the legalities surrounding our business and what we need is covered through our company's monthly maintenance fee. So super cool to be able to do that. We even have basic errors and omissions insurance. So if you make small mistakes or whatever, they can be fixed without your customer incurring any additional fees. Super cool to have all that stuff and not have to pay for it out of your pocket additional. Like, I've had a business before, you guys. I had my own furniture store for 18 years, and I promise you, my rent, my lights, my utilities, my POS service, all that stuff was way more than $69.95. So having to pay that and being able to have a lucrative business is really nice to know that somebody is watching over you. And a lot of people say, Toni, sounds good, want to get started right now, but I just need to know, how much do I have to pay today? And the answer to that question, you guys, is just the $30. That's it. The company actually allows you to pay the $30, right? Get started, get trained, get all the information, start booking travel, start making money, and that $69.95 isn't actually due until a month from now. So super cool to be able to benefit from all of that. Love it, love it, love it. And that's really it in a nutshell. Our company is really, nice, clean cut, simple, no hidden fees, no hidden agendas. So really nice to be able to work with a company like Evolution Travel. What I want to do, you guys, is open this up for questions from our guests. If you have questions, please, please, please feel free to put them in the chat box. I will go ahead and unmute you to see if you have a question that you'd like to ask it as well. I'm going to start with James because I know he is a guest of Karen. So let me unmute you, James, and see if you have any questions for us. Hey, James, how are you?
I don't thanks. I don't think I have any major questions. I'm amazed, that $30 is the only opening fee there. That's very, very reasonable.
It's very reasonable. It is. And it's also tax deductible. So yeah, our company is super cool. They're not, and I hate to use the word money hungry, but they really want us to get started. They will rather make money as we make money instead of making it all up front. You know what I mean? So it's the longevity of it. So I love that about it. Well, I'm glad you don't have any questions, because I guess that means you understand. And Karen is definitely a great person to work with. She's very knowledgeable. She's a world traveler. So she'll be able to help you do anything and everything you want to do with your business.
Great.
Okay, James. Well, I'll talk to you soon. Let's see here. Who else do we have as a guest? So everybody, it sounds like James is ready to go too. Now, you know what? Put in the chat box, welcome to the family, to him. We need to let him understand just how supportive we are as a group. So welcome, 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 James. Let me see. If you are a guest, it's hard for me to tell because I see the names here. But if you are a guest and you have a question, go ahead and put it in the chat box for me. I'm looking at, I think it's Lisa G. Lisa, you don't have a chat box, I don't think. So let me unmute you and see if you are a guest. Lisa G, are you a guest? Hello? Hey, Lisa. Okay, I don't know if Lisa cannot hear or hear. Sometimes when it's your first time on Zoom, it's hard to navigate, but that's okay. It works out later. Lisa, if you are a guest and you can hear me, please get back with whoever it is that invited you. She says, I'm on my computer and I don't have a microphone. Oh, okay. Are you a guest? Okay, cool. Okay. Well, hello, family. Cool. Okay, you guys, so if you have a question, speak now or forever hold your peace. Remember, this is for you so that you can get all of your questions answered and you can make an educated decision about becoming an agent. It's completely okay if you don't have a question. What that means is I probably did a fabulous job. So kudos to me for being fabulous. But I'm hoping that you don't get off of here and still have questions, because this is definitely the place to get them answered. I want to say, clap it up for the agents that are on this line. They're not only here for themselves, they're here to support me too. I'll never attest to know everything. I am learning every single day. So if there's anything I forget, or if there's a question I can't answer, you have a lot of other agents here that can answer those questions for you as well. We work together as a team. So thank you guys so much for always hopping on here and supporting this question and answer session. You guys remember, I'm here every single day except for Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to make sure I can answer these questions and talk to the people. If you have a spouse or a friend or a sister or a brother or a cousin, they're like, what is this travel thing that you're doing? I don't understand. Tell them, say, you know what? I'm a little bit new. I don't want to explain it wrong. Just hop on and talk to Toni. Toni will tell you all the information you need to know, and I'll take care of it along with, our guests that are here and our agents that are here. Kimmy, you unmuted yourself. Did you have something that you needed to say?
Yes, ma'am.
What's going on?
First of all, hello, everybody,
Hi.
and hi to you. But I finally signed a second person up tonight, and there was no code. So the
codes are over.
But the $30 is still on.
Yes, the $30 promotion is definitely on. Absolutely.
Excellent. Do we know how long the $30 is on?
No, we don't. But I know one thing. I would really be mad if I waited till tomorrow and then tomorrow was $2.99. So no, at this point we don't know. I can't assume anything. That promotion's been going on for a little while, so you know what they say, you don't miss a good thing till it's gone. So
absolutely true. Well, thank you so much. That was my question.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you guys. Well, the floor is yours. Questions. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Like I was saying, I'm here every day at 6. So I'm also available online. I just sent out an email about a video on the YouTube called How to Make Your Money in the First 30 Days. So for those of you who do subscribe to that YouTube, make sure you hop on there and watch it, and make sure you subscribe every week for the next 12 weeks. There will be a learning training video that will be added. So make sure you are a subscriber, okay? Okay, you guys. Well, this is Toni Ward, and I am going to go ahead and leave you guys this evening. I'm the travel agent training specialist for Evolution Travel. Wishing you all a good night. I'll see you at the bank and at the beach. Good night.